Self-destruct sequence activated. Warning. Warning.
Scream if you wanna, shout if you need, just let it go. Take it out on me. Run if you need to, snatch if it helps you get control. Take it out on me.
What's going on, guys? Grim here, and I'd like to welcome you guys to Shooting Drills with the Grim page number 7. So in this episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to be discussing, these tactical shooting stuff with the paintball marker. We're actually going more of like the logistics of playing a scenario game. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about maps. Now, if all you guys play scenario games, you know that each field has their own map. So in this video, I'm going to go over kind of a strategy that I use every time that I go to the scenario game and play. Kind of show you how I set up my map and everything. So let's get started. So first, let's bring up the map over here.
I'm the map. If there's a place you gotta get, I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map.
Okay. Wrong map. Okay, so this is the map right here. As you can see, it's just a normal standard field map from any type of field. As you can see, you have your terrain, you can see trees, looks like a road. You have bunkers that are labeled numbers. Now, not all maps at fields will have numbers of where different bunkers or structures are. Some of them will actually have actual names. So what I do in this slide, the next one right here, is that I color code the numbers. So you can see here I have 1 through 9 in one color, 10 through 19 in a different color, and 20 through whatever in another color. Because that way, like, if I'm on the field, and I get a call on the radio from the commander or the general or someone on my team saying, hey, we got a mission at, checkpoint 2 or checkpoint 3, I can, in my head, I know, okay, well, checkpoint T is this color. So let me go on the map real quick, and oh, look, it's right there. It's easy. I can get to it. It's not like me trying to find it on the map that's not color coded. So color coding is actually a good thing. Helps you kind of quickly, basically find where you need to go if you have a mission. Now, the next map you see here. Basically, what I did was I kind of marked where possible hot zones are. We all know, if you've been to your favorite field or whatnot, you know that certain areas are, that's where everyone wants to go to, because it may be open field, maybe a lot of bunkers, it could be a good advantage point. So I usually just kind of mark areas that I know that's going to be hot, so that way, if for me isn't that I am a general or a commander, or if I have a good sized team, good sized amount of members on my team, I know that we can probably handle this by going here, finding a good position. When the enemy come advance, we can basically surprise them. So this is kind of like a strategy you guys can use. You can mark different areas on your map for your teammates to know, this is maybe a possible hot zone. If you guys want to get into the fight and get shot up and have fun, let's go here and have fun. Okay, so the last thing I have is here. You can see the kind of the two different lines. Now those lines are basically, if you're as a general or a commander, when it comes up to a scenario field, you kind of want to do a kind of a backup plan. Just in case, like, you'll say you have your main force at the first line, your secondary force at your second line. That way, if the enemy does a push, you're not going to be losing all your guys on the first line of defense and having to bring it back and bring back your teammates from the base to try to push them back out. So by setting up a kind of a first line and then a second line of defense, it kind of guarantees that you at least can keep the enemy at bay until the people that got out from the first line can tag back in, run back and help reinforce the second line and push them back and create that space. It's all about strategy with anything, especially a scenario game. Sometimes you don't really get the luxury of actually having a map or luxury of great communication because of radio, but if you want to kind of advance your game, be a little better at scenario games, eventually learning how to read a map, learning how to set up ambushes, know where enemies are coming from, where all the hot spots are, so you can actually coordinate with your team and other paintball players to be like, okay, they're here, let's go here, we'll get them when they come by. So I hope this video kind of helped. It's a little bit different from my other shooting drills where you have to see me, you know, live fire and, you know, that kind of stuff. But hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Grim out.